Live?
We're live.
We're live. You're live. He's not in this one.
This week's going to be a little bit more of a laid-back stream.
Yes. I think we're still kind of decompressing post-Acolyte. I actually haven't had a chance to rewatch the series yet. I've just been so busy. I've seen there's been a few fan edits that have come out now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so a few like two and a half hour cuts. Different ones. Multiple people doing this.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny reading some of the comments. They're like, the guys re-editing these are like, yeah, it should have been done as a movie. It should have been done.
You've been saying that since episode 1.
So, interesting. Now, Marvel was on a bit of a slump there at the box office.
What, for Deadpool? Or before Deadpool?
General.
Okay.
Like, they had Ant-Man was not a big one before that. Bunch movies, even their TV series were not successful. Deadpool and Wolverine has been quite
successful.
Quite the jumpstart to their movie production.
Right.
So I wonder if this is going to further the idea that you can do these big movies and these big events, and people do go to the theaters.
Yeah. Well, if it's something you want to see, of course people are going to be going to the theaters.
So I mean, no spoilers for this, but you've seen it. I haven't, but I know a lot of it. It's. Did you watch the Loki TV series? I
did, but I wasn't a huge fan.
So I felt like there was a lot of production in that, and then to feel that kind of carries over to the movie makes sense. It's. I don't know. I would like to see like a big production Star Wars movie that's just a nice contained story. Are you excited for the Grogu and Mandalorian, or is it?
Am I excited?
Yeah, or is it just more of the same thing?
Yes, I'm excited, but I'm also worried because this story to me is what should be heir to the Empire, right? We've got Thrawn, we've got the big army we're assembling for everyone to have to work together to take them down. So to me, it just has to be done right. Like Acolyte, I loved. Book of Boba Fett, I hated. When you're working with characters that we know and love, it's a lot harder for them to make a good project, I feel.
It turns out when you're making it with characters that no one knows, it's still hard to make a good product, I still can't believe how mad everyone is at the Acolyte.
I think that hate was driven from somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't think that hate actually came from within. There was too much of it, dude. Too much of it, and it was unwarranted. The show was good.
So even we noticed in some of our comments week to week, because we're a small channel, we're just starting off, and we're trying to set a premise around having discussions with fans, and feedback from fans and engagement from fans.
Yeah.
Some of the comments are just like, I don't even know.
Dude, it's crazy.
They're not engaging you in open dialogue about like what they disliked. It's just like.
So the video I've actually got pulled up right now is that ending is going to drive the fans crazy. 299 views. We have 33 comments on that. Now,
what episode was this?
That's crazy. This was the one we did right after.
So this was the finale.
Yeah.
Okay. So small channel. Again, we appreciate everyone that follows and likes and shares. I know we've got a long way to grow, but we appreciate everyone for joining us right now.
Do we want to start reading some of these comments?
Let's read them.
Okay. So SC4131 said 30 minutes of two somewhat intelligent grown men trying to explain bad writing and pretending they like it. How did we get here? So all I'd have to say to that is I'm not pretending to like it. I enjoyed it. There's no pretending there, my friends. So appreciate the comment.
I'm not somewhat intelligent. He's being generous there.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good show to me, man. So I mean, thanks for the comment.
Yeah, thanks for the engagement and thanks for the comment.
We do appreciate it. Sevenfold 120 said incoming fans who don't know what you guys all just taking the piss. Okay, wait, did I read that wrong or incoming fans who don't know you guys all just taking the piss?
I don't think we were.
I don't know
how everyone hated it. I don't feel like we were on the flip side being like, oh, you have to love it.
No.
But I think the fact that we were trying to express that made it come across that like we were really trying to justify the show. Like none of us worked on it. We weren't like, no credits. No,
yeah.
I didn't care if it was good or not. I just, hey, I would have liked some good Star Wars.
And we just felt like there's so much hate. Like, there has to be some sort of positivity on the internet, right? Like, come on. We're not the only two people who didn't hate the show. And those people need somewhere to go to, you know, have someone else that didn't hate the show.
Wow, I thought I was having a good day, but let's get some more comments.
Oh, dude, we're only 2 in. Reginald Patterson said, "Lol, if this is sarcasm, my hat's off to you. LOL again." Once again, thank you for the comment. This one is kind of crazy, though, okay? I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Emporiaro?
Sure.
Emporiaro official said, "Watching unedited mental gymnastics in real time is wild. Every positive review of this show I've watched starts saying they liked a certain aspect, then proceed to realize it was awful. It's okay to call it ass." That has 16 replies to it, though.
Okay, wait. Read that one again.
Okay. "Watching unedited mental gymnastics in real time is wild."
Okay, so to that, yes, we ramble. Yes, I tend to ramble, and I talk in circles. I don't know. I get excited about stuff. It wasn't, again, mental gymnastics. I think that I was trying to justify that, yes, it wasn't perfect, but I really enjoyed it. And I think that, like, it comes across as, like, I'm really trying to protect this. I don't
Every positive review of this show I've watched starts saying they liked a certain aspect, then proceeded to realize it was awful. We did not do that. What we did was said exactly what Ryan just said. There's parts that we do really like. There's parts we didn't love. But altogether, it was a great show.
Yeah, I think maybe to that line, he's saying that, like, a lot of the positive comments aren't universal, that there are things that people don't like. And it's not, we said this, it's not a perfect series. Like, I'm not defending Disney Star Wars in, like, this decision, right? Like,
oh man, this gets intense. This gets really intense.
I haven't read these.
Me either. Okay, so Tyrone has said, I'm going to just read away here. So his reply was, "Or maybe people enjoy different things that you do and other people's minds are less politically corrupted than yours." Official said, "The only one to bring politics in here was you just now. It's objectively bad in every aspect of storytelling." Tyronius said,
I don't think it's objectively bad in every aspect of storytelling.
That's definitely not true at all, yeah. It objectively isn't bad. You can't even state clearly what bad is. The writing, the directing, the acting, that was easy. Though I would love to hear how you think it isn't.
So wait, were they attacking the writing, directing, and acting?
Yeah.
I thought the acting was good.
I did.
I thought, like, the actors, like...
Again, it's so hard, though, because you can't just say the writing was terrible. Okay, but why? What about it was terrible?
Yeah, what did you dislike? And again, we're not justifying. It's like
the directing. Yeah. What about it?
Point something out to us.
The acting. I can give you many reasons why the acolyte writing, acting, directing wasn't nearly as bad as you said and was actually decent. But you don't care anyway, so why would I bother? You are making the claim. It was so bad, so provide some actual objective proof to support your claim. All right, okay. Maybe he will, because we've got
I like this. I like the
4 big messages here.
No, I like this. Like, it's about discussion. It's not about calling someone stupid. It's just being like, well, why do you feel this way?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't view the same thing, but I appreciate your stance on it. And, like, that's just not how I viewed it.
So, official said the characters' motivation change on a dime multiple times in multiple episodes, i.e. May wanting to kill all the Jedi, then not, then turning herself in, then fighting the Jedi. She was going to turn herself. She was going to turn herself when they show up. Soul did nothing wrong. It was easily explainable. The witches were the aggressors from start to finish, so the overarching narrative was based on fallacy. Oh, we got to read more button here. Basil and Pip are awful MacGuffins that are perpetually spammed to make poorly constructed plot happen. I can go on a lot, but I'm going to stop here and actually write something constructive.
I think, okay, let's stop right there. I think this person brings up some great points. So I'm just going to work backwards.
Yeah.
The Basil and Pip do feel like shoehorn characters.
Yeah.
It was actually really funny. When you sent me that, that's not a joke. Like, Hot Toys actually made a Basil?
No, it was Black Series.
Black Series.
But still.
Someone made a figure of Basil?
Of course. Dude, of course. And it's going to be a $40 figure like the rest of them.
Same with Pip. Pip's going to be a kid's toy or something like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Listen, I agree with that. There was a lot of very fast changes in the narrative that I felt were based because of it was a TV series and we had to prolong it.
Mm-hmm.
So like May could have had doubts all along, the uncertainty. I don't think that she changed on it like the drop of a dime.
If it was also because she found out her sister was alive.
Yeah, like that's pretty big.
When Osha changed, it was like, oh, you killed my mom?
The reason I'm doing this is because the Jedi killed my sister.
Like,
I killed my parents and took my sister from me. Oh, I got my sister back? Okay.
And Soul did nothing wrong. It was explainable. Yes, but from a certain point of view.
Well, we've heard that one before.
From a Jedi's point of view, yeah, he didn't do anything wrong.
He absolutely did stuff wrong. And I'm like,
well, no,
the Jedi.
I mean, in like
they're saying in killing
the mom,
but he should have never been there. And
correct.
He killed the mother.
Very true.
Because he was protecting her because he didn't know the next thing that was happening.
Yeah.
So
technically, he did do stuff wrong. Yeah, you're definitely right. Okay, so Official follows that up with the show had some decent ideas occasionally. I don't have a problem with really anything it was trying to do, but the execution was awful. And that's because the showrunner is pseudo-creative anti-genius who thinks she is much more clever than she is. Amidala might be a good actor, I don't know, because young actors are oftentimes only as good as their...
Amandala?
Yep, Amandala. Who's
That's May and Osha.
Oh, okay.
Amanda.
We're talking Star Wars. I just read Amidala there.
That's right.
As good as their director brings them to be, the end result was stagnant face with zero emotions, playing two people, then playing these two people pretending to be the other, so effectively 4 roles at once, and it was awful. And that is totally avoidable situation if Leslie didn't have to shoehorn her family issues into a Star Wars story. This show should have been a one-off season or a shorter movie trilogy.
Yeah. Okay.
The final episode should have been like the mid-season finale and 4 more episodes to do whatever they were planning to do next season. There was way too much filler. That only serves to highlight the poor dialogue and give more time to notice the gaping plot holes.
I feel like, okay, a lot of great points there. I feel like it didn't end like a mid-season finale. Like it did set us up for like, oh, here's a villain, here's all this, here's the next stuff that's going on. I feel like it did set us up for that.
Yeah.
I agree that it should have been a series of movies if you want to tell the story or that. What did they say at the beginning there? Just read that.
The show had some decent ideas occasionally. I don't have a problem with really anything it was trying to do. The execution was awful.
Sorry, so saying that the writer shoehorned family tragedy.
Yeah.
Okay, I hate to break it to this person, and I'm usually pretty polite. Where do you think writers get their ideas from?
I guess, yeah, life experiences, right? Yep.
So
that's a good
I'm
point.
not being mean to you, but it's a silly comment in that, like, that's where writers write from, generally.
Yeah.
From hardships and
Makes
tragedy
sense.
And things that they've suffered with.
Makes
so,
sense.
like, you can say that, like, you didn't enjoy the writing, that, like, the MacGuffins were silly or some of the plot points felt too shoehorned. But, like, to bring up the writers, and I'm not defending her, I'm not defending the writer, but I'm saying, like, that you're saying, like, oh, the writer shoehorning, that's where you generally, as a writer, are coming up with ideas. Like, things that have happened to you and experiences. And I don't know if that's a valid criticism.
I like what you said there, because you are right. Definitely, that's where all their inspiration comes from.
Like,
so this thread goes on for a little longer, but I think we should move on to some of the other comments.
I feel like it's going to go nowhere.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, though, guys. I appreciate the comments, and I hope that, you enjoy that we're taking the time to read them as well. We want to get to know our fans.
Wait, is this sarcastic? Says El Hortro.
Okay, we get a lot of that. I get a lot of that, like, am I being sarcastic? There are moments within the reviews where, yes, I am being sarcastic, but the entire review I'm not.
Danny DeFito says, are these guys being sarcastic? So that's 2 back-to-back, plus like 4 earlier.
Sure.
Daniela says, the Acolyte has the same quality as your microphones. Jeez. Hey, listen, we're working on it, and we take donations. So if you want to, donate in, that'd be awesome.
We know about the microphones. Again, we're a young, fledgling podcaster here. They suck.
We're working on
all my interviews at Comic-Con suck because of these microphones. We're working on setting up an arm and stuff. Unfortunately, Colin and I both are pretty busy. Their day-to-day jobs. So We're trying to do more. So yes, the microphones stink. Give us a few months or a few more episodes, and maybe we'll
Definitely
come up with a better solution.
Share the episodes. It's free, and that helps us a ton. The more views we get, the faster we can get monetized and upgrade our setup even more. So
yeah, and there's going to be some investment on our part too. But
okay. Tyronius, who was having a debate with Official, said, and the hate in the comments is coming full stream ahead as expected. People's mind is so corrupted by politics these days that they just can't even enjoy anything new, or at the very least be objective. That being said, you guys need to do something about that microphone quality. It's really bad for my ears.
Amazing. He comes to our defense and he's like, by the way, you sound like shit.
Right?
I know.
Gabriella said, the show's not good. Laugh face. Tyronius said, come on, grow up. It totally depends for who. Some like it, obviously. Me, for example, I find it okay. It's far from being the worst show coming out of the Lucasfilm under Disney. And it is an interesting effort to make a Star Wars story that stands on its own with very little fan service. I like that line right there.
I think he makes up some great points. Yes, my microphone is hot garbage. He, addresses that it is good for certain people that will enjoy it. I found that people I know in my circle that aren't into Star Wars have been watching this, which is weird.
And are they liking it?
Yes, and they're generally watching it like with their partners or something. So a buddy of mine did the Power of One, Power of Two the other day, and I was like, where did you hear that? And he's like,
Power of Many. Yeah. I love it. Candy Daddy said, did y'all go back and see when Chimera had the opportunity to kill May? Candy, we did not have a chance to get back through and rewatch the series yet.
I apologize.
We will definitely get to that, though, Candy. We appreciate your comment there.
I feel like you and I need to do a binge.
Yeah, we do.
Need to set it aside.
And just grind it out.
Yeah, all in one sitting to really appreciate it. If the wait week to week was worth it.
Yeah. Candy, you got to hear some of these comments, though. Oh, my goodness. Worst thing since She-Hulk. That's a crazy opinion right there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just going to cut you off right there. Anyone says worse than She-Hulk didn't watch Secret Invasion. I
didn't watch Secret Invasion.
That was the worst.
Was it that bad?
Okay, so when we were talking about like bad shows, go watch Secret Invasion if you're a Marvel fan and tell me that's not the biggest hot garbage slap in your face you've ever experienced.
That's the one with Nick Fury and
it undoes his character. It undoes all the stuff about him. I'm not even going to get into it. Not going to get into it. It's going to work me up. That's a bad TV show that takes away from the source material.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch it.
And Grant, continue.
Julie DePaulo said, I agree with this for the most part. Some minor room for improvement, but definitely hope there's a second season. Despite all the haters online, this is some top-notch Star Wars. Renew the Acolyte.
Julie, that's a great
I love it.
You know what? I think what we have to remember as fans, and we're not gatekeepers here, that if someone does enjoy it, like, let them enjoy it.
Oh definitely.
And
definitely.
If Disney wants to make a season 2, let them make a season 2. It's not affecting you. You know what I mean?
They're not coming out of your pocket.
Yeah, they're not coming to your house and taking money for season 2. Just vote with your wallets and don't watch it.
Citizen Frame said pathetic TV show. Hilarious review. Hey, we appreciate the comment there, bud.
I like Citizen because I keep making the Citizen Kane comment. Yeah, we try to be entertaining. I'm more than just funny looking.
Sky Plus said it was an amazing show, solid run. Some of the endings resolutions left me a bit bummed, though. They're not bad, not impulsive, not implausible. Plausible. Yep. Can't read. But dare I say radical? I'm talking about OSHA doing the thing. There are better payoff.
I feel like Disney's been suffering with these payoffs and seasons. Like, I feel like season 3 of Mandalorian, like the finale felt rushed.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett felt rushed. They all feel rushed. They all feel like they're building up to something, and it's like, okay, quick, here's tie it all up in 10 minutes and go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Candy said, dang, I was looking forward to your thoughts on it. Secret Invasion was pure trash. Candy, be here next week. We'll definitely have that done for you. We'll check that out. Your thought, and then Viper, on the last comment on this video, Viper said, you thought that was a good ending. Are you high? That was beyond pathetic. It was ridiculous. Sheesh.
Was it a good ending? It was good in the sense that I'm entertained to see more.
Yeah.
You know, that there was just enough that, like, okay, I do want to see. I am invested enough in Kamir's next step with Osha.
And Plagueis. And...
Listen, I thought the mind wipe was stupid. I thought separating the twins was stupid. Yep. I thought bringing Yoda in was stupid.
Yep.
I agree with all those.
Yep.
I like the fact that Vanestra brought a team of Jedi to the planet and there was no payoff.
Yep.
That she knows her apprentice is alive, but there was no interaction between them. Yeah, like, was it perfect? Absolutely not. But it wasn't the worst. I mean, like...
Garbage take, garbage show.
Yes.
Worst audio setup on YouTube.
Probably.
I think that's a bit of an overstatement, jeez. Worst setup ever. I do not agree with you. No, sorry. I was reading half of this one, half the last one. Worst Star Wars ever. I do not agree with you. It's terrible storytelling. Very weak. So what's your worst Star Wars ever? Says Julian. And then the same guy says The Acolyte. I think that was pretty clear in his comment. But thank you. Zambi says, this is gold level trolling. Not trolling, but I appreciate that.
I'm not smart enough.
Audio quality equals The Acolyte. Quality is a standard, not a goddamn opinion. It's not okay to like dog shit.
Wait, read that one again?
Quality is a standard, not a goddamn opinion. It's not okay to like dog shit. That has 4 likes on that comment, too.
Quality is not a standard. Sorry, quality is a standard? Quality is...
Sorry, I clicked.
No, it's okay. I'm trying to...
Quality is a standard.
It is a standard, okay. Yeah, agreed.
It's okay to have an opinion. That's what I say to that.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like, okay, if I take 2 brand new vehicles off a lot and cover up their logos, like, they're going to have different qualities, but, like, for each manufacturer, they're different.
Yeah.
Maybe we expect more out of, like, a Disney show because it's, like, a Star Wars property.
I still think, like, you don't have to like every single thing that comes out from Star Wars, and, like, I don't know, that's a harsh comment. Just, like we've been saying the whole time, you can't shit on the people who like it. Like, just let them like it.
You can shit on me for having cheap microphones.
There, yeah. These are the best mouse balls Disney's come out with since the Galactic Star Cruiser. Despite never bothering to watch a single episode, I've been blessed with a wave upon wave of brilliant incentive and entertaining critical reviews, all of it free.
Okay, so I get what this person is saying. I didn't watch the show, I don't care for the show, but I enjoy the drama that the
Fair
show
enough.
is. Hey, sure.
Something for everybody, right?
Right? I mean...
Men with low standards isn't a vibe.
Yeah, I heard. You read that one, or I think I read that. That was the one comment I did see.
Yeah.
I don't think I have low standards. I think, like, I hate to break it to people, but it's Star Wars. It's not, like, critically acclaimed television and movie. Like, what are you expecting? I have Star Wars level expectations.
Yeah, I have a comment to that, but I'm not going to say it because we're
I mean,
I'm not going to say it. It'd be funny though. Anyways, let's move on. X-Men 97 surpasses the Acolyte in every way possible.
No, yeah, but that's not fair.
Yeah,
because X-Men 97 plays on our nostalgia,
of course,
but X-Men 97 had a pretty big free reign to do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a big nostalgia hit.
I mean, like, X-Men 97 was how many episodes? 8 episodes?
8 or 10, I think. I don't know.
But you're jumping, like, 6 seasons into a show. I get you didn't really need to follow it, but there was a lot that happened.
You're also going from Star Wars to Marvel, from live action to animated, from nostalgia to something brand new, from something that everybody loved before it came out to something that everybody hated before it came out.
Gambit and Cyclops and, you know, they are before they knew who Sol and Osha and May and Basil.
Deleted my comment when I realized you're high-level trolling. Very funny. Watch House of the Dragon. This is the standard they should be achieving.
Okay, So great point. Those of you watching House of the Dragon, the last 2 episodes have been shit. Sorry.
Has it really?
Horrendous. Actually, not last week's episode, but the week's episode prior to that was one of the lowest rated episodes on House of Dragons, and I think it's one of the lowest rated Game of Thrones, not including the abominations of the last 2 seasons.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I'm gonna pull it up.
That's crazy.
Just not.
Mind you, this was 2 weeks ago that this comment came up.
Well, so I mean, if he sat down to watch House of the Dragon that week, he was probably a little
disappointed.
Yeah.
You're right. It's a choice to hate it. I think that.
Sorry, House of the Dragon is based off of a book that someone wrote.
Oh, is it?
So I mean, you know.
Again, they've already got nostalgia to go off of.
There's a story there that they're adapting to.
You're right. It's a choice to hate it. I think the main issue is that for some people we're introduced to Star Wars through Disney, and although they may go back to discover the OT and prequels, it often doesn't mean the same thing. What Disney has done to Star Wars is to make okay but not great the new standard for Star Wars. And with that mindset, DSW is now just another blah IP and in an overcrowded field. What's DSW?
Disney Star Wars?
No.
Okay, so just really quick here, if we're looking at this season for House of the Dragon, 8.3, 8.3, 7.7, 9.5, 7.4, 6.2. So the 6.2 and the 7.4 were really boring episodes.
Wow.
And like, there's a lot of stuff in that. Okay, now you got me down this tangent. House of Dragon spoilers. Have you watched it at all? Okay, a character is in a place for way too long. And like they're having nightmares and these visualizations. We're like 3 or 4 episodes in. It's like, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Candy Daddy said, Secret Invasion was pure trash. What do you all use to stream? I think your mic is a setting thing. And then no spoilers for Deadpool, I'm guessing.
So, what did they say there about the
Secret Invasion was pure trash?
Candy Daddy, you got good taste.
Yeah. We use our iPhone as our camera, and then we have little lapel mics from Amazon that we're using for audio right now.
We started with these lapel mics for the interviews. Again, those of you go back and watch my wicked interviews with cosplayers.
Dude, some of them are pretty good.
I actually think they're pretty good.
Some of them are pretty good.
There's some great people. We use the lapel mics because I use them in a lightsaber as a microphone, which is really cool. I know that we need to upgrade to better stuff. Unfortunately, this is not what Colin and I do for a living. So it's on our to-do list. So we appreciate you guys tuning in for now. But yeah, we'll try out some new stuff.
The program we're using is just straight through YouTube, Candy. We're just going straight through YouTube. We'll probably start using Streamlabs soon, though. Michael Gibson said, man, this show is the worst, just awful. Respect your view to like it, but don't see how a Star Wars fan you can squint past the lore-breaking, weird story choices and defunct plot. The gaslighting from Disney is enough of a red light.
I don't really the gaslighting from Disney. I appreciate your comment. I respect that you respect me, and I respect your view on it. You know, I think, I don't know, is it like maybe I was grasping at straws for some cool stuff? Yes and no. I think there was some genuinely fun stuff that happened. I think I agree that like a lot of the lore breaking moments, like I just don't need. I don't need Kiadi Mundi. I don't need Yoda.
Some of it was fan service for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
We will definitely look at OBS for streaming. I will definitely check that out. Thank you, Candy. So
is Candy live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Candy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
Candy's good.
How are they responding to our comments from? Told you I wasn't too sharp.
Yeah, Candy's live right now. But yeah, so those are some of the comments that we've had throughout the past couple of weeks. As you can see, a lot of them are not positive, but we do appreciate we appreciate all of them because it's engagement and that really helps us out.
Yeah,
and I had a lot of fun reading and going through them tonight, even some of the negative ones.
You know, I've been talking to Colin. I'm having more fun engaging with you guys. So I really want to keep that up. So I think as a courtesy to you guys, Colin and I are seriously going to invest some time and money in some better microphones.
Yep.
So it's easier to listen to me because it's hard to listen to some of the things I have to say. So maybe if it's just a smoother audio, you're not as offended.
Yeah. If you're watching this after the fact, hit that like button, hit subscribe.
Yep.
Join us next week around the same time.
If we talked about any of your comments, again, like Colin said, we appreciate you. I'm not taking offense to any mean thing that's said.
No.
I think Star Wars fans are just passionate.
Yeah.
And again, what I really want to do with this channel is, I know this sounds so corny, but like really bring people together. I think there's a lot of negative space for fans out there. So I
Star Wars theory.
No, I want to create a fun space where you are comfortable to share your opinions. So like that last person that said, like, I respect your views, but like I didn't like it, because I respect your views.
Yeah.
You know what? Absolutely. I'm not telling you you're wrong. Like, but I want to create an environment where you can say that and you're comfortable. And like, I enjoy that some of our commenters are engaging with each other. And it doesn't seem like it's atrocious, like negative.
The two are pretty positive.
And that's what I like to say. Like, I think one of my favorite YouTubers out there, it was a message. He was always like, be good people. And we're not stealing that from him, but like, I really like that.
Yeah.
You know what? We can all have views and opinions, but just be good people.
Let's not be a negative force for Star
And you can be
Wars.
funny and mean too. Like, comedians can, like, some of these comments, like, are you high, this and that? Like, I get a chuckle at that. You know what I mean? Like, expert level trolling.
Let me know. Is this a little bit better, Candy? Let me know if that's a little bit better. You said try moving the mic a little further. Your gains are high, I think. Another thing is we're still learning all the new stuff about
I can't even drink, so I forget about gains.
Yeah. All right. Let me know if that's a little bit better there, Candy, and then we'll keep them a little bit farther away.
I wet myself in excitement for this podcast.
I love it. Yeah, again, if you're... he said that sounds better, so we'll just make sure we keep our mics a little bit further away. We're getting excited, Oh my gosh.
Well, I actually was talking to my guy.
Anyways, hit that subscribe button, hit like, send us a comment, and...
So we've got some plans coming up. We want to get Colin on board for Andor. I know he's super excited for this. So I think you guys should leave some comments, some motivation for him. And I want to do a weekly review of Andor like we've done the Acolyte. So I know it's done. It's out there. Colin hasn't seen it. I have it. It'll be my second viewing. So, if that's something that interests you guys and you want to be a part of our, post Andor, rewatches, let us know. If you have anything else that you guys want us to cover, any suggestions, if you want us to talk about new things, start some dialogue on that, give opinions on anything else, we'd love to engage with you guys.
Yep.
So thank you.
All right.
Awesome. Till next time.
Thanks again. Subscribe.